All right, guys, welcome. This is FBA Football Banter Arena, and UEFA Champions League is back again. Yes, it is the grandest football scene as far as European football is concerned. Yes, any player, as a matter of fact, we know they play for Champions League or no say yes. I'm not playing at the top level. So yes, welcome. We want to preview UEFA Champions League games that are holding today, Tuesday. I beg waiting be today's date.
19,
19, yes. Today the 19, 2023, and is the month of September. Yes, Champions League is back, and we have men, powerful men in the studio, in the building. We want analyze for us. Please just say hello to the fans.
Hello, my name is Bamidele.
Bamidele in the building.
Hello, my name is Olamilekon.
Olamilekon in the building.
And hello guys, my name is Skills Alive.
Yes, that's now our guy, our boss at the top. Now only one carry laptop, so you know say enough expo for everybody today. All right, 2023 Champions League group stages. We have Group A, Bayern Munich, taking Manchester United, Copenhagen, and then Galatasaray. In Group B, we have Sevilla taking on Arsenal, PSV, and then Lens. In Group C, we get our own boys club, Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and of course Union Berlin. I think Union Berlin will be the underdog in this group. I don't know. Anyway, Group D, we get Benfica, Inter Milan, RB Salzburg, Real Sociedad. In Group E, we have Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, and the young boys. They never get old. Maybe now why they know they agree enter. Make I not talk anything. In Group F, they say this is the group of death. We get PSG, almighty PSG. We get Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, and of course, the people when they return to Champions League after 20 years, Newcastle. I watched one thing that in the streets of Newcastle, men with big pot belly, then they go run because the ground, the rain, they fall, they'll come run, they'll come slide. See, I know, I was like, what were they say they were happy to be back in Champions League after 20 years. Hey! Oh, go. Group G, we have Man City, the defending champions. We have RB Leipzig, Krebna Zebda. I mean, which country this people come?
I didn't know. I think
Is it Russia?
it's not Russia. Russia was not
I think
allowed
it's
to
Denmark.
Denmark. Okay.
Denmark.
Okay.
Anyway, Group H, we have Barcelona, Porto, Shakhtar, and Antwerp. So yes, let's kick off with almighty Group F. Their action commences tonight. The legendary group of death. PSG taking on Dortmund. How on that Siam?
I don't see PSG as a threat in Champions League because obviously a big team that has not qualified more than quarter final in the last 5 years. How do you see that?
Okay, yeah, that's a valid point. But you know that any club with his PSG will definitely play at their best because you know you are meeting a formidable opponent.
Because they are a big club in France, in Ligue 1. Definitely, if you are going there to play them, you are going there with all your potential, with all your strength to play and win.
Let me break in there. First of all, the PSG that we know is different from what we know now.
Okay.
Now, let's look at it from the coach. They have more experienced Champions League coach now, which is Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique.
And now they are trying to reshaping their team to a new generation's team now. The likes of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, the era has gone to me.
They've gone.
Now, the only thing that I can say now is that the player that is more stars in PSG now is Mbappe. Obviously, there is a little crisis between them at the beginning of the season, but they later resolve it. Of which they are trying to stabilize the team now. And if you look at the likes of Ousmane Dembele, that just got signed to PSG now. This guy also was a threat to Champions League. At any matches he plays, is a threat. Let's look at Kolo Muani they bought. So they are bringing more French players.
I think that's their most expensive summer signing.
Now they are bringing more French players than they are playing together in national team. So they want to create that impact between them. They want them to have that. Now they said something that when Neymar left PSG, Mbappe doesn't give him a farewell message. He now said that when he was there, they do have normal communication, something like that. But at times they are happy, at times they are not happy. If you look at, there is no more than mutual agreement between them. But now they are trying to reshape everything. To me,
Wait,
if I
are you saying that the failure, as it were, of PSG in UEFA Champions League football is because of maybe the team was too star-studded, so they were like everybody is a king in their own lane. There was no
Yes,
team
definitely.
cohesion.
yes. Now, if you look at it, let's look at this now from this angle. As a player, maybe you lost ball or one of your teammates lost ball. You need to press back in
Yeah.
order to regain the ball. They don't do this.
Hmm.
So to me, they just brought them like, okay, let's go for it. Maybe if they have more stars. Okay, look at Sergio Ramos. They brought Sergio Ramos at the age of what? What is he doing there?
Hmm.
Now, to me, I believe that this is a PSG will do something in Champions League. I believe
Okay.
because they have more young players now, and I believe that they can
In
do
my
something.
own opinion, I don't see them going far because it has always been like that. Even when they signed Messi, signed all the stars, yeah, PSG has always been this team in Champions League that doesn't have this mentality to go far. If you look at it,
So you think they are like local champions? They will just keep.
they are only they are only for the League
So
One.
now you are trying to compare PSG as Leicester now when they went to Champions League. Is that what you are saying? Because I don't really understand.
What I would say is this: it's a nice opinion individually. But what is there is you let go some players that you need to play the competition. Verratti is off,
Yes,
Messi is
yes.
off, Neymar is off.
Yes.
Those players are needed. Take it or leave it.
They are needed.
Adibin Zlatan was not even ready to exit football. He will still be included in AC Milan's
AC
squad in
Milan
Champions
squad,
League.
yes.
So you need those threats to be there. Ronaldo,
Because they have experience.
Ronaldo was on the sideline when they won the Euro. Then he was already subbed
He
out.
got
Where
injured.
Elder
He got injured.
but injured and was outside. But his impact like on the touchline. So there's some players that just being there. They are because they can just surprise you anytime. So let's go Verratti, Neymar, and Messi, and now you are thinking you can come to Champions. It's a great team. It's a great team. So Dortmund will surely come out with that confidence, like, okay, fine, these guys are not there anymore. At the MLS of their game that can run into you. Chelsea can give me a good account of that DME guy. And we have young guys, fine, they let go of Bellingham, but I think that team is young enough to push them in France today.
But now, before you say something, sir, let me talk on something you just said. You mentioned that Verratti, Messi, all these players are there. But to me, there is no progress, there is no anything. Okay, last season Champions League, where they off? I think it was in round of 16.
Yeah.
They didn't even go to quarter
I
final.
think
They have Messi, they have Neymar, they have Verratti, they have. See, this team is totally destabilized. Now, to me, now it is a new thing entirely. They're trying to reprogram the team
So
entirely.
you have more confidence in the new setup than the old one.
Yes, I believe it.
I think
I've
because
never believed in them, even with the new setup. I won't agree.
You know-
I won't agree with you because I don't see PSG with that mentality. You are saying PSG with that mentality of going far in this Champions League. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Where do you think they will get to this
Now,
season?
see, I can't specifically say that maybe they will reach final, quarter final, but what I believe is that they will pass through.
The normal
It's
Now,
that's
wait,
what
wait.
That's what
now,
they do every year.
sir,
They
I want
always
to-
go out in
okay,
the round of
now,
16.
okay, let's look at, okay, now, you mentioned about the mentality of PSG. Now, PSG has been playing this Champions League now.
Okay.
Now,
For your-
let's
years
look,
back.
let's look at, so I'm just trying to divert in this. Let's look at this new Arsenal team.
Okay.
Arsenal is going to the Champions League, we can do something. That's the mentality they have now. If you look at what they did in the Premiership last season, to me it was just like, to me it's a fate. But if you look at the current Arsenal that is going to the Champions League, it's like, we are young, yes we are young, we don't have the experience, yes, but we want to do something.
Name
So, now, see, wait,
name 5
you see
players
this-
that doesn't have experience, Champions League experience in Arsenal.
5 players, I will mention a lot.
That starts in the 11. Apart from Trossard,
The only
who doesn't
two people
play-
that is playing Champions League in Arsenal in this current Arsenal team now is Gabriel Jesus and Sissoko. All of them are not playing Champions League.
Saka has not played Champions
Do
League.
not mention Saka.
Havertz has won Champions
Do
League.
not mention
He has the
Havertz.
experience.
See, if you this current Arsenal, to me, if Arteta,
Havertz is not bringing anything to the team.
yeah, if Arteta is not being biased, or is my player, Havertz should not be starting for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe, I prefer Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira, even Trossard at that angle.
Everybody says that.
So you cannot just say that Havertz. What is Havertz brought in that team?
He won the Champions League in Chelsea.
Yes,
He's not bringing
yes.
anything.
But he has the
Wait,
experience.
is it the
If
same?
you are the coach, you just
Wait, no. Is it the same way the player just is playing Arsenal?
If you are the coach, You
Okay,
use it.
guys.
Let's just forget about that.
Let's not
We're not
divert.
going to Arsenal.
Yeah,
Between-
let's not divert.
Okay, between PSG and Dortmund, they have met 4 times. PSG won 1, lost 1, and they draw 2. So it's a 50-50 tussle between PSG and Dortmund. Dortmund too, you cannot write them off.
Sure, yes.
In their league, they are a force to be reckoned with. When you count Bayern Munich, you are talking about Dortmund coming in next.
Yeah.
You are talking of RB Leipzig and the like. So they are also a formidable force. For PSG and Dortmund, what do you guys think for that encounter if you were to predict?
Okay, to me, PSG is at home, but Dortmund is going away, and PSG was like, we lost our last match at our home, so let's just this one we win. It's not good for us to lose it in the front of our
redemption
fans.
match.
So I see like I go for PSG to me. I just
Okay.
I can't predict this because, but I just want
For
PSG
me,
to-
I can't predict the scores, but I think Dortmund will fight hard. So I'm saying a draw.
yeah.
Yes, because result I'm seeing here,
I'm seeing a draw.
Dortmund won 1, PSG won 1, and there was a 2 draw. So I think it's
It's
balance.
50-50.
It's 50-50. So it's just a matter of you making a mistake. That's football. When you make a mistake, there's
Exactly.
a chance. So
One other factor is that I'm thinking like if PSG can allow ordinary their needs to come and beat them at home.
their niece, so
Their little niece,
their nephew.
No.
your little nephew, your little
No,
niece.
no.
Yes,
What is stopping a Dortmund to
Giant.
come and
No,
Yeah.
wait.
German China.
Let me say something on that. See, this is Champions League.
Yeah, the atmosphere. is
This
different.
niche that you're talking about and PSG, they are in the same country.
Okay.
Playing the same
Master-
league.
so,
They
that's
know each other.
They are
You see,
familiar
this
opposition.
yes,
That's
this is
true.
just Dortmund and PSG now. It was like maybe once in a blue moon they
Okay.
met. So this is just like toss for toss 50-50. Let's go for it. But I still
That was why I said Dortmund will want to fight hard
Yes.
because they will be like, they don't.
Even at this stage, I can say Dortmund has nothing to lose.
If you
Because-
yes,
They have nothing to lose.
yes,
normally Dortmund will look at their opposition. Well, they lost their last
And we want
match
to-
and you
at
will
home.
check
Dortmund won 4-2.
And
Okay,
they may
lost
want
3-2.
to capitalize
On
on
his
that
chance.
form
Yes.
and say, well, since they were able to lose in their
And
own,
let's see what we can offer them too.
we can also capitalize because when you lose, there is this
This
mental
mental-
pressure.
yes.
And if you don't quickly get yourself back, you keep on losing.
Losing,
It's just like a losing streak. We have seen it happen time and time again.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
But guys,
And Chelsea.
I saw
even Man
something.
U recently.
Yes, I saw something that they said PSG is the most frustrated team in the UEFA Champions League this season.
No
Is it true
doubt
or
about
false?
it.
Of course, I can
Yes, it is true.
No
But
doubt.
to
Is
me,
it because of the money they have spent chasing Champions League that has eluded them?
that's the
Yes,
main
they spend money for
issue
Champions League.
because they are
Honestly,
actually spending the money because of Champions League
Honestly,
and they are not getting any
when they
results.
bought Neymar, when they bought Messi, when they bought Messi, and some other people they bought was just for because Neymar won the Champions League.
Yeah,
Messi
and
won
the few
Champions
he has the
League. So okay,
experience.
so guys, come and help us do this thing.
To win the
And now
Champions
it's just
League.
not possible. So they are frustrated. Yeah.
All
The
right.
question that
They
they have-
interviewed PSG's coach and they asked him, all right, the club has done a clear out of all the players. Icardi, Sergio Ramos, Messi, Neymar, Wijnaldum, Julian Draxler. Like now they have brought in Asensio, Dembele, and all the likes. You didn't win it with all those superstars. Are you also going to win it with this one? Then he now said, we are not obsessed about the Champions League this season. We win it or not is not our do or die affair.
yes, of course.
He's
Do
right.
you think that's the right approach? Because if you are looking for the Champions League, most times you don't get it.
Now, see, let me talk.
Pep Guardiola was hunting for Champions
Now,
League. He never got it.
yeah, Guardiola was hunting for it when he was at Man City. But do you know, last season they asked him something that, are you going for revenge in Santiago Bernabeu? What is his response? So that we are not going for revenge, but we are going there to get the point.
That's how.
So now, for a coach to say that, okay, for this year we are going to Champions League, no, to me it's not prosper. It's not even proper at all. If you look at this current PSG team, like I said, this new coach has great mentality about Champions League. He has the experience.
He does, Enrique.
He has
He
won
does.
it
He
with
does.
Barcelona.
He does.
So, and the like, Asensio has won it also. 3 times. Was it not 3 times? 3 times. 3 times or more, sir.
Yeah, 4
Yes.
times.
I think 4 or 5 times.
He just bought him this season, Rabi. So he won.
Yes, yeah, I
he won
think
the one
4 or
before the
5.
last year.
Yeah, I think 4
He won
because he
everything
was in the
with
team
Ronaldo.
with Lucas Vazquez. So now they are just trying to let's build our team. If you can go there to do something, you can go. You are not going there to win it, but let's just go there
And
to
prove
do
a
what we can
point.
do. So that's it.
All right, moving on to the other teams in the group of death. We have AC Milan tonight taking on Newcastle. San Siro is going to be hot and blazing.
That's another deadly. That's another deadly match.
All right,
Another deadly
the
match.
first thing we hear is that Newcastle are coming back after 20 years. You don't finish secondary school, you don't finish.
Ọmọbìnrin ti bímọ lé ọkọ náà. Serious, if you are a female, 20 years of age.
You don't get married, you don't this one settle
Okay,
down.
look at the people that are in the street now. Are they 20 years before they got married? No, now most of them are even 2 children sef. There's one in my street there. He has 3 child.
All right.
She's not up to 20 years.
A player is returning back to San Siro. His name is Sandro Tonali. Yeah. Newcastle just got him from Milan and is going back. How do you think the experience is going to be for him?
To me, first of all, Tonali has a lot to say about AC Milan because he has been with them for some years, and I think he can use that as a point because he can tell Newcastle about the weakness of AC Milan. He can tell them where to attack, how to attack, and where to defend, and who to defend per se.
So he has experience.
Yes, he has
long
been
time
with
with Milan.
He has played with them. He knows most of the players.
Now we hear that this is the first time that AC Milan and Newcastle will meet competitively in their history. They have never met before.
Definitely.
That's
Yes, this being the first time they are meeting, it goes a long way. Okay, now where are they meeting? Why are they meeting? The Champions League. Head to head, AC Milan has the more experience in the Champions League. You see the atmosphere, that's San Siro Stadium.
Many Champions
matches have been played there. How many Champions matches have been played? So Newcastle, even when AC Milan are coming back to England, the atmosphere will not even still be like that. But AC go to San Siro first. It will
So we are saying that based on the experience, AC Milan should win this match.
Yes,
I guess it.
Let me remind you that in the history of Newcastle, this is their 3rd appearance in the Champions League. But for AC Milan, this is their 20th appearance.
So
Wait,
it's glaring.
This is not a glaring matter. Let me just say something now. Are we talking about are we using experience to win football now?
Or current form.
Sometimes
You are using even to me it's not correct for you can win today's match, tomorrow you lose.
Yes.
It's about what you play.
Football,
It's about what
it
you
happens
play.
in football.
Okay.
But sometimes
If you are talking, to me experience doesn't matter anymore. If you are talking about experience, let's look at Madrid Man City last season. Mention the one experienced player in Man City that is more experienced than the Madrid midfielders.
Modric.
Even most of them. Was it Rudiger? Will you compare Rudiger to Man City defense or Alaba? Or you will have Modric or Kroos?
Yeah, that's true.
So
But
this is not about experience anymore. It's about what you can offer. It's about what you can play. Okay, just look at De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva last season. Look at Haaland. How old is he? But look at what he did to Madrid defense. So this is not about the experience. It's about what you want to offer in that pitch. It's not what you played last week or no. It's not what you want to play. It's not what you play last week.
You are correct, but still, Newcastle is going to San Siro.
Yeah.
A stadium that's not easy to play in.
That is not easy to play.
AC Milan are doing fine. So that they are just
that
they recently lost to one.
Which was this
big
weekend.
opponent.
Yes, it was against a big
Inter
opponent.
Milan. So if you are looking at it, technically, AC Milan will come out better. A 1-0 will do, just a 3-point game. Because now this is the time to gather points.
A respectable scoreline. Because you cannot write up Newcastle.
Now let me say 3-1. 1-0 will do. Because San Siro, Newcastle will just have to stay back to take any little chance they have in the counter.
Let me say something on this. You are talking about Newcastle. You are talking about the experience, the atmosphere. Yeah, fine. San Siro got a better atmosphere, even to me more than Liverpool. Yes, they create that. Even especially in Champions League. But now let's look at Newcastle last season. Let's mention the team that are in the Premiership, and they went to that Champions League. They qualified for the Champions League. We are talking about Chelsea. We are talking about Liverpool. We are talking about Tottenham. Experience
and they were able to come in fourth.
And yes, even to me it's just a small slide line between Newcastle and Man last season.
You said something the other time. You said Nice and PSG are used to each other. Now what you just said is as if Newcastle and all these guys they are used to each other.
No, wait.
It's the first time they are meeting.
You didn't allow me to say what I want to say.
Okay, please go on.
Wait, you talked about PSG and Nice. beating each other.
Yes.
Yes.
And you
But
said
I'm,
they are
wait,
used to
I'm
each
not
other.
wait. I'm not talking about Newcastle beating Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man City. I'm talking about qualifying for the Champions League. So I'm telling you about the quality they have.
So,
now.
for- yes. For
the
them to
mentality
play
they have.
38
yes,
games.
to qualify among the big six. Among the big team in Premier League, it has a lot to do with that.
It's a
And
great
now
feat.
they have the mentality that okay, we are going to this Champions League, we are going back. Even
After
to me,
20 years,
yes,
they would want to prove a point.
Yes, they will try.
But not
Okay.
against AC, not against
No,
AC
come on,
Milan.
Vic.
They'll
Come on,
prove a
Vic.
point.
To
Okay,
me,
not
what
against
it's
AC
what you're going to
I
play.
can't
Okay, now,
guys.
what people say, I follow Newcastle to win now.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let me remind you, for the sake of the fans, that between the top forward for Newcastle, that is Alexander Isak, Callum Wilson, they have 5 goals already.
This season in the league.
This season already.
Okay,
So,
what about those in AC Milan?
in for AC Milan, we know that
Leo,
we are looking at
Leo,
Pulisic.
Rafael Leao,
Olivier
Pulisic.
Giroud.
Yes, he has scored this season.
Yes.
See, let me tell you.
Pulisic. They don't even have a shirt in Chelsea. What are you
The
saying?
fact that you don't do well in Nigeria doesn't mean if you travel out you won't do well.
Yes, I
Guys,
agree.
let me remind you
And I've
guys,
been doing well
in
thus
the
far.
Champions League last season, Vinicius Junior had 41 or 47 successful take-ons, followed by 39, which is Rafael
Rafael
Leao.
Leao.
So when we are talking about some pushing in that attack, Rafael Leao,
It's better
Giroud,
than any of that in Newcastle.
Yes,
Yes.
well, I agree with you because yes, he has been a star.
Let me tell you, atmosphere in
Yes.
football matters a lot.
I know.
And
Yes,
Van Persie took a yellow card in New Camp because he could be
yes, because he put and they gave him red
they
card.
give him a red card. So
I was-
sometimes this
on that one, I
the
was
fans
surprised.
see AC Milan fans players they know they are playing with and they know we have to just secure 3 points. So they'll come all they lost away, right?
Yeah.
And when they are coming back to their home, this is what
They
they are
do not
trying
have the
to
Do
one.
you know
They-
Borussia Dortmund do capitalize on their stadium?
their
because
stadium
of
to
their
win.
fans.
Everywhere will be yellow.
Everywhere will be
Wait,
yellow.
Everywhere will be yellow for you because they will come all out for you. So Newcastle today will not find it funny.
Let me see.
Going there with their
Every team capitalize on their home.
so let's say AC Milan capital on their own.
Yes, I believe you, but I'm just
Exactly.
telling you that now. Listen, we are talking about Newcastle last year and they have brought in some experienced more players now. Let's look at
Who has played Champions League apart from this guy?
Tonali.
Who has played?
Tonali.
Just only him.
I think Isa
I think
has
Isa
played Champions League. Yeah, I think well they brought it from Osuna.
La Liga.
Rest Sociedad. Yeah.
So Rest
Sociedad are still in this Champions League.
Anyway,
So,
what's the experience?
guys, let me say this. Coming from 5-1 defeats against Inter,
that's a great loss.
that is not just a
Damage.
You know, if you score 2-0, you say, well, okay, 1-0 is irrespective. But when you score, you concede 5 goals.
Not a red card.
Without red card.
They didn't even really.
One no, hands down. You were beating black and blue.
How fuck this?
Now you are going with that mental pressure into a Champions League against a team you have never met
And
before.
they have not come to competition in 20 years.
Well,
They
that's
are
also
just
a
capitalizing
factor.
on that 20 years.
It matters. It matters.
See, all those ones, we also, I wish we had Italy today. I wish we all of us are in Italy to even hear from the people. They will see.
Don't you think that Newcastle will capitalize on the 5-1 defeat that Milan suffered against Inter?
What is the distance from England to Italy?
I don't know. I've not been there.
So if you are traveling down to a place like that, you will read the manual. Yes, you will go through what they've done thus far in that competition. Like when I was talking to him earlier, it was like a comparison between Alan and Messi in the Ballon d'Or. I was like, there are competitions that are meant for certain events. The African Cup of Nations, Africa, Europe, world. Now this is Champions League. Newcastle 20 years, how about relax? So when you are going there, you're not even going there like in that spirit that you.
So do you think Newcastle is going to the Champions League like JJC? We just come.
Benny,
Yes,
just
definitely.
Just See, today Newcastle will let you know that all logo. They will let you know that they have the equipment, they have everything.
Okay, guys, listen to this. Milan has a poor record against English teams.
Yes, Arsenal.
In their last 11 games against English opposition, they won just 1, 2 draw, and 8 losses.
Newcastle will capitalize on that.
So against English teams, AC Milan are very bad.
Very bad.
Which English team? If you tell me those 11,
Chelsea has beaten them.
wait. There's something
Arsenal-
to bring out. Who are those guys in the 11 year? They've only won once here,
One.
and they've lost how many?
8.
Was Newcastle part of them?
See, this is where I get problem with you.
No, wait.
This is where I get problem.
It's as if me Burnley is not in the Champions League. Burnley or Sheffield United. You are not telling me this because this Burnley will now want to enter that.
No. So you are not telling me.
Burnley should play their way to Champions League last season. Burnley should play their way to Champions League, and then Champions League against AC Milan now. And you are telling me because this record you just said is in place, Burnley now want to do. Also, they want you.
See, they can capitalize on this. As you are mentioning about 20 years of being experienced in Champions League, they can also capitalize on this. They are not fine. This team, how many times have they won?
This losses are they in England or in
their own?
Italy?
I remember Arsenal was the first thing that won them in the assassination.
Which was the squad like in Arsenal that year?
Forget about the year.
Henry, right? Sometimes they call them invincibles that year. Invincibles.
Now let's understand one fact that for a team like AC Milan to have played 11 times against English teams and only win one, maybe the pace of English football might just be too much for them.
Yes.
Maybe it's not probably the team in quotes, but Newcastle, I don't think they are a team that you can write off.
Yes.
Look at Harvey Barnes. Look at they are creating from the side.
Anthony
they have and we have Sandro Tonali, who is also an experienced player coming from Milan in the middle. It can prove to be a 50-50.
That's why I said it should be a respectable scoreline.
I agree with you.
Respectable scoreline.
Because I just after the 3 points.
Let's get the point. Now, this competition, this argument will go proper maybe if you are coming to England. I say, okay.
Yeah.
See,
I think it is in England. I don't even argue. But they are going to.
I want to say something on this. Now. If you look at the way Newcastle plays, they play. To me, Newcastle is not playing as an English team. They play as an Italian team. If it is flesh to flesh, they play with you. They go torso to toe, flesh to flesh, everything. If you want to play fastball, they play fastball with you. If you want to go to physical, they go physical, even spiritual. I go spiritual with them. So to me, I choose Newcastle to win this game because though Newcastle, I cannot say straight win though, but I can say extra.
All right, let's talk about the defending champions, Man City against Crvena Zvezda. Do you think they are coming to take back their trophy?
And to kickstart the Champions League this season against a team like Crvena,
walk away.
Coming to Etihad, no, but they like this kind of guy. He's always trying to make you feel good. When things are not
even my spirit is telling me that it's 5-0 up.
Definitely. He loves to score.
There's some matches he wants to like gather the scores.
Yeah, he loves
to score. This season.
I want to say something. Why is it that they always give Man City soft teams from the beginning?
They have never been in that group of death.
How will they been that they have been in that group of death with PSG, Dortmund, Newcastle?
But trust me, even in that group of death, don't you think they will still come out on top?
No, they should have been there for. Come on, they should have beat them that.
Who will be topping?
If they are in the group of death, any group, put Man City in the group.
Let me take out of your misery. Let me take out of your misery. In the group of death with likes of AC Milan, again,
PSG,
Dortmund.
Those guys will be easy. You see this guy called Guardiola.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a way he plays this game.
Are you guys?
He knows football.
Week out. Look at him in the Premiership.
He knows football.
He has not lost.
Wait. You are talking about the English of this season now. Tell me the team Man City are playing.
They've not met a formidable.
No, to me, it's only Newcastle.
See,
to me, it's only Newcastle.
Okay, let me give you formidable. Is it the formidable Man U? That they will
Which Man U?
Is it formidable Chelsea? Is it formidable? No, wait, I'm not to call it formidable.
We only have 3 big teams now, presently now.
Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool.
Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, right now that can compete with Man City. Do not mention that useless Man U and useless Chelsea here.
You can make pressure to what? The Argentina has not played any big team.
Yeah.
These guys I mentioned, Chelsea, you see, respect to this team. For you can't Chelsea, Man U, they've done well in the league. They've presented the league in Europe properly. Chelsea have won the Champions League. And there's somebody sitting next to me that have not won the Champions League.
Yes, mention it, Arsenal.
There's no one. Because these guys, these guys have represented well, so you cannot just take that out of
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say
The
is
most successful English club in Europe is not Man City.
it's not Man
Yeah,
City.
it's Man U.
Yes.
Man U and
So
Liverpool,
and Liverpool, those two guys.
Yes.
So if I'm going to break it down to give
In Europe.
No, in Europe.
He's talking about England. He's not
No, he said
England.
in Europe.
In Europe.
England,
In
Europe.
He
Chelsea is
said
not
in
that
Europe.
high.
Then
Chelsea
I
is
come on
third.
my team.
Yeah.
I said, come on my
Thank
team.
you. Thank you for that. I agree. So
I
what's
have to
that?
accept
Last time
it.
he's agreeing
I have to
with
accept it. I have to accept that.
There are some things that you can't take from them. Even though, see, let me tell you, thus far in this Champions League, if you take Man City to the defending champion, looking at the competition and the players in each team, is it PSG that want to stop Man City? See, there's where Man City plays. They tend to now they've brought in people. Guardiola knows who he needs for the next assignment.
Yes, that
I'm going to
man
the church.
is a good coach.
I know my suit. I'm going to the barracks. I know my uniform. I'm going to school. He knows those things.
Yes, everything.
Now Doku coming in from the to like now we have Grealish and Doku there. Everything is well done, like well done. So they are playing against AC Milan,
like a
playing
woman that
against
knows how
even
to
Real Madrid. If Real Madrid should,
Wow,
if
man.
Real Madrid should meet Man City this
Right
season
now.
again, it will not be funny. But thank God, Bellingham is in the midfield for them. But he will still have that taste of these guys are not funny to play with.
Madrid is not even Madrid anymore.
No, they are tough. This is not lost. This season, no.
They have not
They are
lost.
still Madrid.
They have not
Lost, and they are playing
Yes.
matches that will make them. They've been coming from behind some matches.
I
They've
know
been winning
even
10 minutes.
last match they watch, I watch it on my phone.
Against Real Sociedad. I look at them this season. They came from behind. So this season they've been playing very
I'm not
well.
talking about. See,
That Bellingham is a very nice input.
the only thing I can talk
best
about.
man in
We'll talk about Madrid when they
The only
play
thing I
tomorrow.
can talk about Man City now is that Guardiola has this the taste of competitions. Now, to me, the reason why he doesn't left Man City this season was that because he has seen another competitor in England. He has seen Arsenal rise. He has seen this season maybe Liverpool will move on. So he liked that competition. He wants to compete. He wants people to go. So that competition we brought his best out from me. So I believe in that. And this Champions League, we would like
And
to
that's one thing I like Guardiola
let me
about.
emulate CD. That let me, if I can go to 3
Back to
but
back.
I doubt it. This one, Allah. Even Premiership will not collect it. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
So let's not go back. Let's not go to
Arsenal collected the Premiership.
Wait. We don't know what team has the potential to stop Man City, but we know that they will most likely not retain the Champions League back to back.
100%.
What Zinedine Zidane did happens
No
once
one can.
in a.
Once in a blue moon. Once in maybe in millennium. It's not even century. It's not even decade.
Okay. So far so good. Man City, well, we know, like many fans will agree, against Krevnas Zvezda, it will be a walkover, a stroll in the park. All right, let's move on to Barcelona against Antwerp. Guys, how na take see Barca?
First of all, where is Antwerp from?
Wait.
No.
Are we seriously talking about this?
Yeah, like where is it from? Where
Are
are
we
they from?
saying it's a walkover?
No, are you supposed to be asking me now?
Where are they from? Belgium.
Let
from Belgium.
me tell you something.
First of all, let me say this,
They're
guys.
from Belgium.
For any team to make it to the UEFA Champions League,
It's not easy.
they deserve credit.
Yeah, they
I know,
deserve credit.
I know.
They don't deserve credit
Wait,
against
wait,
some
wait,
big teams.
Who are those with them in their league?
Wait.
What are who? Who are
We
they?
must also recognize the fact that football
They're from
is
Belgium.
growing to the stage where we are seeing so many upsets. There are no minions in football again like before. So maybe one red card,
Not like Antwerp upsetting Barcelona. Not like Barcelona are not
Look at that word,
Okay.
Antwerp.
Now you hear what you say. Barcelona are not that good.
Let's agree the fact that Barcelona are not that good in La Liga, but not in Champions League against
No,
Antwerp.
wait. And you're fine. Let's just say they are not good in La Liga, but look at their current squad now.
I think the last time they faced Girona was 1965.
What was the scoreline?
Oh,
Against Antwerp.
What was the scoreline?
1965.
Wow.
I think Nigeria was just getting to be Nigeria.
1965, they have already gotten our independence.
It was just after 5. That was after 5 years we got
So
independence.
anyway,
Yes.
coming against
Yes.
like you said, coming into Champions League competition is not easy for you to play in your league and qualify. But coming against a side like Barcelona for your first match,
All these things,
it's not
to me,
easy.
Uefa is not being nice to all these things.
No, they are being nice.
They are not being nice.
They should have put them in the same group.
No, they should have.
They came for a competition and the competition they will get.
They should
Do
have
you
given
know-
them Celtic, all these
you
Shakhtar
know
Donetsk,
young
They are
boys,
giving
yeah.
them Barcelona for what? They are
Young
giving them
boys.
Barcelona for what? To me, you see today, if Lewandowski didn't score hat-trick,
That means there's something wrong.
you know, Barcelona
with the
said sometimes they don't have sense.
There's something wrong in the midfield if you
You
doesn't
like
score hat
So
trick.
to me, let's just Right, to me, Barcelona.
It's a walkover.
just a
They are
walkover.
winning.
Barcelona
Let's just I'll predict this game. Antwerp will not score.
No,
Okay.
this never no scoring. It's an easy one for Barcelona. It go 3-0.
All right. All right, guys. We still have Young Boys RB Leipzig. We have Feyenoord Celtic, Lazio, Atletico Madrid, and of course Shakhtar Donetsk, FC Porto. We'll run through all of that one in a bit, but make we just go for a small shikily water break, and we will be back. Please, in case you are still watching, I beg help us subscribe. It's a new channel, Football Banter Arena. Don't go nowhere. Where they come. Now we're talking about Lazio, who are coming face to face with Atletico Madrid. I know that Lazio have had a poor start to the season. They have only won, I think, one match. They've lost 3. And funny enough, the match they won, they beat Napoli, Osimhen's team. But besides that, they've lost 3 times, and that is
Defending champion.
That's a poor run of form for someone that, they are a formidable team. So going into the Champions League and meeting a formidable opponent like Atletico Madrid, Atletico Madrid in Spain, when you talk Real Madrid, you mention Atletico.
Definitely.
And the 2 times that Atletico Madrid have faced Lazio, Atletico Madrid won. So who would you favor for tonight's encounter?
I think that would be a real booster for them because looking at way back when they faced Atletico Madrid, we have that confidence that they're one of the best in La Liga, and they are still doing fine. Even though they are also, I think they lost their last match.
Lost their last match.
Even though they still have that confidence that they'll beat Lazio.
Okay.
But the only problem they have that they are going to Italy.
It's an away match for
It's
them.
an away match for them. So definitely, thank you for that. They've been there before and they've come out good, right?
Of course,
So that was why I said it will be a
But
confident real booster for
going
them.
to Italy, coming down from a 3-0 loss to Valencia, would they want to bounce back?
I think that won't even make an impact against Lazio because it is Atletico Madrid in Champions League against Lazio.
They know the terrain of European football.
Not against Bayern. It is against Lazio.
Not against Arsenal. Yes.
So it's against Lazio. So they are going there to bounce back, to go and win. They are not going there to be thinking about their loss against Valencia. They're going there to win.
Let's look at it this way. Now, Lazio lost their weekend match to Juventus 3-1.
Yeah.
Same thing goes to Atletico Madrid, and both of them are away at the weekend. 3-0, 3-1. The question now is, what will be the response of these 2 teams
Yeah.
in the Champions League? How many times have they met? How many who have won?
The last time they both met was in 2012.
Yes, and Atletico Madrid won 1-0. And they also met twice, which Atletico Madrid won them that twice. In Lazio, they won 3-1. And they won 1-0 in away. Now, let's just feel like this. To me, the only thing I can talk about Atletico Madrid this season was that they are more advancing. They are not more defensive anymore. So they are not scoring more.
Attacking
So,
football.
yes, they are not attacking. They have seen that the era of defending has gone. They did the era of attacking.
Even Mourinho has changed.
See, you need to attack. For you to have a good result, you have to attack. Even the more you attack, the less you give your opponent to have the privilege to have that power over you. Look at Man City. Man City always attack. So now, to me, I can say that Atletico Madrid will go there and prove that we have lost. I can never lose this one. And besides, I always come to your house and beat you.
Yeah,
there's no man away in this issue of Atletico Madrid and Lazio. So Atletico Madrid always do
Are we looking at the likes of Morata, Griezmann to step up for Atletico Madrid?
Even Memphis Depay. So to me, they have had this experience. We are talking about the experienced player. Though the players might be a young one between them, but Morata has the experience. He has played in Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Chelsea.
What experienced star player can you pick out from Lazio?
I think
I only
Ciro
know
Immobile is there,
Immobile.
and No, I think he's there.
He's there.
Pedro,
Is
former
Pedro
Chelsea
still
player
there?
is there. Pedro is there.
I think he left.
No, Pedro is. I watched the match against Juventus.
That means they
Pedro
still
was there.
have they have
So
more than one.
He's going to be
So
quite
see,
competitive.
yes, he will, but Lazio lost one of their players,
Not
some of their
competitive in the
players.
way you
But to me, it's not going to be that.
Yeah, it's not going to be that
Though
competitive.
Mauricio Sarri always playing attacking and good football, yes.
But
To
not
me,
against-
that game
not
is
against
just.
Atletico
But
Madrid.
I go for Atletico Madrid to win the game. And besides, I'm still coming for my prediction for all the games. No. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Shakhtar Donetsk and of course FC Porto. I don't know. There are some teams that when you see two of them together, you think I only you call my play go in Europa or something. I don't know. Is it just me or?
Yes, breaking it down to Porto, at least from Portugal, we know them very well. Yes, see, a lot of players have come out of that team and they are doing in
A
Europe.
lot of big players.
Big players have been brought around the world. So Porto they have this standard when it comes to playing in this level. Not going to win it anyways, but playing in this level.
No,
like
do not forget that they have won it before.
Yeah, okay, they've won it before.
Yeah,
They've
won it before.
So Shakhtar, they play against Shakhtar Donetsk. I think going away, they might secure a point. A draw with 1 point will do to start with the table. But Donetsk, I'm not saying Donetsk being a problem for Porto, because Porto is more influential in the competition than Donetsk. So I go for Porto.
If you are talking about inflation now, let's not forget that this Shakhtar we are talking about is the same group with PSG. I think it was in Barcelona last season. With one big team, last season, and they came out first
The top of the table.
with PSG. Yes, last season, so they came out first. So though Goncalo Ramos have left there, I've gone to PSG, but to me now I'm seeing Shakhtar Donetsk as a team that can have the 3 points.
Upset
They have the 3
Porto,
points.
right?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I don't see.
You know, when you look at their team, both teams, you want to look at Shakhtar Donetsk and you are looking for player winning moment in Shakhtar Donetsk. Just pick out ones. You can't find
Di
anybody.
Maria is there now.
Di Maria is in
Di Maria
Shakhtar
is there.
Donetsk.
Yes.
Di Maria is in
Di Maria is
Di Maria is in
Benfica.
Oh,
It's Benfica,
Benfica.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
I've seen their squad. I can't pick out
Wait,
one.
Shakhtar Donetsk. Wasn't not that
Ukraine is from.
Mudryk rather than
Yeah.
Yes, Modric.
come up with Porto we win them 3-0.
That was why I said
I was like, I was a bit,
Because it's
I was a
Benfica.
little bit confused. I was like,
He thought it's Benfica. That was why I said I did not agree.
Mudryk, Mudryk does not have just that.
So,
no.
Shakhtar, I don't see them coming.
I don't see them doing anything. I don't see them doing anything. That's for me.
Against
They do not
Porto.
have any player.
They don't have.
They don't have
Just
capacity.
maybe a 2-0 or 1-1. Because if you are head to head here, you see Porto have won 2 and
Porto have won twice and they have
They
done.
drawn
But
twice.
to me, with current situation, even upon the Oshetan with Mudryk, Ọlọ́run ní ká sìn àmàrà.
the only situation in the country with Tinubu being the president. I don't see them coming out of this.
No, let's not mix these two together. Tinubu, we are not talking about Tinubu here.
So I don't see them.
So I see Porto winning the game.
Okay. I have from my info here that Shakhtar, out of 8 matches, they've won 6
This season.
this season, only failing to win 2. And Porto, they were able to pick up 13 points from their opening 5 league matches. That means
This season.
Which they
This
have
is
won their matches and they have drawn
that
one.
means
That means they're both
in
in
good
good
form.
form.
That was why I said
No.
I don't see Shakhtar Donetsk.
The
They are in good-
bookmakers,
Proving anything.
They are in good form, but
yes,
it's a competition.
Yeah, but the bookmakers are saying that they can't give either of the team a straight win.
Okay.
That they will go for a draw because they are on current form. They are both unpredictable.
Sure.
What's your own opinion on?
I've known Shakhtar as a team that people go to buy players.
Yes.
You don't know them. You see them. They are good. You buy them, and then they become superstars.
I
So
don't see them upsetting any. I don't see them going.
Let's
far
not
in the
forget what they
Champions
did to Real Madrid last season. They
Yeah.
did something to Real Madrid.
League. But they
Last
later
season.
progress.
It was last season.
It was last
They were
season.
in the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
group with Real Madrid.
Yeah. Did they later
Now I
progress?
remember. Yes,
That's the problem with them. They don't progress.
They do not progress, but let's not forget that they did something.
Yeah.
They can be
They
little
made the
upset.
mark. You know,
They
they
can
made a
see,
statement.
it's just like you are talking about Burnley, Sheffield, the Premiership. Where are they going? Well, there will be a problem in your life. So that does it. They will put a problem to your life.
You are right about that. I agree with you about
So
that.
that just so to me, Shakhtar Donetsk. They're okay because whenever I remember that year, I'm up with
That was 2013. Do not go far.
Don't
worry. Yeah, that was
Don't shake the table. Just leave the table. Leave the table. All right, let's move on to Young Boys against RB Leipzig.
That's another match.
Young Boys against RB. You see these young boys, they will always come to the Champions
I
League.
remember when they played them with Manchester United.
And we won them.
You won them.
But it was so tough.
Loud.
It was so tough.
Come on now.
Go loud.
They know what happened.
Go loud.
Do you remember? Do you remember that Nigeria keeper?
Hey, bro, let me
Do you remember that Nigeria that won that man of the match there? Because
Against Mali.
I was like Nigeria keeper, when man of the match against Mali. Adema used to. because Mali didn't play anything.
See, clubs like that, they only come to upset you.
Yeah.
They come with their A game.
That
You overlook
that
them.
is why
That's when you start
they do
to
call team big teams
They
and
will
some teams small teams because
It's
big
not
teams
good.
you have to show yourself. You have to prove yourself always. You have to prove yourself always.
Anyway,
Okay.
what I see in the match is simple. Leipzig, obviously, we know them in German football. They are really
They are
playing
really-
well.
Have you seen their
Scoring
recruitment?
goals. Like weekend match, they won 3-0. While Young Boys won 1-0. So going to the Champions League, I see Leipzig going there to secure that 3 points. Easy.
No,
they have
if
players
you
who
can
are
talk about Newcastle and AC Milan about the atmosphere, Germany to Switzerland, abi? They will create another atmosphere for Leipzig players.
There are some
So now,
there are some
if you are
atmosphere that
talking
are
with-
not. Barcelona coming to play with Remo Stars. Remo Stars
Remember
cannot
that
create
Remo
atmosphere.
Stars, not one level.
Remo Stars- Remo
Do
Stars
not
cannot create
mention
atmosphere.
Remo Stars.
No,
here.
yeah, you were talking about atmosphere.
Remember when I think was it under 17 Nigeria played with Atletico Madrid there in Nigeria. You see what they did.
The atmosphere was created.
Yes, the atmosphere was created, but everybody was like,
Kila
"No,
feedback.
I'm seeing my stars, Morata, I'm seeing my players." So it was there, but I think that they use that atmosphere to support and boost the players. Then maybe the player might bring something out, but instead of it, they are telling Morata. To me, it's just this match. Though I didn't see your boys beating Leipzig.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Okay,
let's just say the truth.
I was
But
hoping
this is
you
football.
would get
Anything
there.
can happen. So this is football. Anything can happen. So
Okay. And then we have the last but not least, Feyenoord taking on Celtic. Just like Young Boys will always come to the Champions League, Celtic will always come to the Champions
Always.
League.
I'm
No,
not
they
progressing.
are the Scottish Giants, actually.
They're not progressing in the Champions League.
And they don't progress. What is it like? Scottish football is not European style, or
Yeah, I would say Scottish football, they are, is of their own standard.
Yeah.
Like we have Celtic, we have Rangers. Those are the two giants always going head to head over there. But coming to a bigger competition like this, they're always doing the same thing year in.
just to add to the numbers?
That obviously somebody will come from the league, of course. Somebody, the first and the second will come to champion, so that's why they are there. They are not there to tell you they want to win. They are not there to tell you that they want to beat Barcelona or beat Real Madrid. No, but they are just there because they finished well in their league. So coming to compete now in the midst of champions, they are not worthy to. So and
Feyenoord is not.
but now they are trying to.
Let's not
Now they are trying to.
forget that they are the
So
one
both
that-
of them will score. I'm seeing a go.
was it not Feyenoord that won that Dutch league
Cup.
last season? I mean the league.
No, Ross,
Is it
is it
PSG? I
Feyenoord or
think it's
Rotterdam?
Feyenoord.
Feyenoord won their league.
Is it Rotterdam?
Was it, no, it's not Rotterdam. Last year, I think it was.
Feyenoord that won the league.
I think it was.
Ahead of Ajax.
Yes, Ajax beat it, but I think it was Feyenoord that won the league. Ajax
Ajax is not in good form.
I think it was Feyenoord that won that league last season.
If Feyenoord actually did win their league, and they are playing at home today against a Celtic. Celtic, of course, we know these are back-to-back Scottish giants, champions, but Celtic have failed to stamp their ground in the Champions League. Maybe home advantage may just give Feyenoord the lead in today's match, but
I see both teams scoring.
you see both teams.
Celtic will score.
Celtic have this attacking.
Last
center.
weekend they won 3-0.
They won 3-0.
So they will come out to score.
And besides, they have brought in some players.
Celtic.
Yeah.
I think
They
for
sold
me,
and they bought.
I think
Likewise,
if we check it in Champions League, Celtic are ahead of Feyenoord.
In the Champions League ratings.
Yeah, in the Champions League rating.
Okay, well, they've always appeared at the Champions League.
Every season, check.
Yeah, no, both of them. It's just that I said the Rangers and Celtic thing from Scotland. Those are the two guys that.
But Venom has not been always.
Yes, has not always.
Thank you.
But now the thing is that now they have come. Like Newcastle, they have shown. They want to do something.
They want to prove something here, even if they don't.
And besides, I think they are the one that won that league last season. And with the to me, with the experience and with the mentality of winning the league, they can do things.
Are we expecting any upsets today at all, or tonight rather?
Yes.
Any like mad upset that the fans don't see coming? You know those kind of upset that you bet on this team and then want to cut ticket.
Yeah, Dortmund. I see Dortmund upsetting PSG.
I was about to say that because I think we didn't emphasize on Dortmund PSG.
What are we going to emphasize?
I think
Okay, you know, stop.
I see that Dortmund team is a kind of thing that will go out. Like I said, they have nothing to lose. PSG have been Mbappe, one of the biggest guys in the world of football.
Guys, do you know that in 3 starts, Mbappe has scored 7 goals?
So
this season,
so if you are looking at
Dembele,
Mbappe in France, they got the place of Paris.
Yeah.
So if you are seeing him playing tonight against a Dortmund, have nothing like my idea that is fufu against Chelsea, running around the field. So if you are seeing the guys like that, just expect the unseen, like something you don't see coming. So I see Dortmund coming out and playing the normal game. Why PSG are be careful? We no lose. Let's not lose these guys. So they will lose. So I see that's the upset tonight. Dortmund PSG.
That's your own, not to my own feel.
Of course.
It's Milan Newcastle.
okay, you are seeing an upset in AC Milan Newcastle.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Definitely.
Newcastle to win, right?
Newcastle to win. Yeah.
Okay. The UEFA Champions League action going down tonight. Like I said, the 2 biggest teams are PSG, Dortmund, and of course AC Milan, Newcastle. Other matches will also go down. Young Boys taking on RB Leipzig. Barcelona, we expect it to be a walkover against Antwerp. Feyenoord, Celtic, they'll probably drag it out until the final whistle. Lazio taking on Atletico. Well, the bookmakers are favoring Atletico to take that one, but when you are going to Italy, you must brace up. Yes, Manchester City against Krevnas Zvezda. Even the name we can't pronounce it, so we expect Man City to
spell out the name.
That's the
and Shakhtar Donetsk against Porto. Well, they say Porto have more experience, they've won it, and this and that and that and that. But we know that no minions in football in this present age. But yes, anything can still happen in the game of football, according to Luis Enrique. So yes, guys, this is the UCL preview. All the games are happening live tonight. More games still to come tomorrow. I hope you know that almighty Manchester United, they are going to Germany to
my two pass. They are using pass glory. When I know later down, enter my head.
They will be going to
let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate.
Munich. And yes, we're going to preview those games. Want to look at Manchester United's chances tomorrow. Want to look at Real Madrid. What Real Madrid suffered in the final, we did not see it coming last season. Maybe they are going to bounce back from that defeat in the Champions League. They are the most successful team. I hope you know that.
Yeah,
so yes, we must give them respect.
Yeah, exactly.
And their coach is one of the most successful managers in the UEFA
also
Champions League. He won 2 Champions League with AC Milan. He has won 2 with Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti is a man that you want to give respect to. So yes, this is how we call it a wrap for UCL preview today on FBA Football Banter Arena. Guys, just say your goodbyes and we are done.
Thank you for staying by. Thank you very much. So we see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate you and we beseech you, we beg you in the name of God, please do subscribe and follow and please do leave a comment. Please, we really need this and help us to share this link to as many as people. God bless you.
God bless you guys.
God bless Africa. God has for life.
Thank you guys. Thank you.